Breaking news now on Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
And we start with that update from Graten Police. In just the last 2 hours, they announced an arrest after human remains were discovered in town last month. Thank you for joining us for the Fox 61 News at 6. I'm Bridget Bjorlo. Let's get right out to Fox 61 Stefan Reels. Stefan, a lot of developments we learned tonight. What's the latest?
Bridget, there's a lot we're going to get into tonight. Police finally told us a little bit about what actually happened during a lot of these incidents and cases out here in Graten. But just before we went on air, I had the chance to catch up with a couple of people here in Graten. They told me it's been a long few weeks, but hearing this information gave them a little bit of relief. We're going to hear from them coming up later tonight at 10. But let's get into the meat of everything. Police out here in Graten have given us a suspect, a victim, and a timeline. Graten police have identified 58-year-old Susan Wormser of Graten as the victim and 68-year-old Donald Koffel as the suspect. Before this, police say the two had lived together. Police said Wormser's body was found on March 19th at Colonel Ledyard Cemetery on Mitchell Street. At that time, police spoke to neighboring departments and officials in other states to see if there was any related cases in New England. Then on April 16th, Wormser was identified, and that led them to Allen Street, which was the scene you see on your screen right now. 2 days ago, police interviewed Koffel, and they said that he confessed yesterday, and then they arrested him today. Koffel is held on a $1 million bond of charges of murder, tampering with physical evidence, and improper disposal of a body.
During the course of the police department's investigation, there have been many rumors and unsubstantiated fear-mongering taking place in the social media, making the city and surrounding communities seem like unsafe places to live. I am here to assure you that the city of Graten is among the safest communities in the Northeast.
And Bridget, there is still a lot more to this investigation. We do not have a motive or a cause of death at this time, and we're still waiting to hear if Koffel acted alone or if more arrests on the way. And when we did ask the chief of police this question, he said that more interviews will need to be done before those answers are given. However, as for Koffel, his arraignment is scheduled for Monday. Live in Graten, Stefan Reels, Fox 61.
I'm sure a lot of anxiety in town will be eased just knowing someone is in custody. Stefan, thank you very much. New Haven police are also pushing back tonight on the viral rumors of a serial killer. They say there's no evidence linking the recent discovery of human remains in their city to cases across New England. Police gave an update on their investigation into the death of Denise Leary. They said at this time there is no indication of any criminality in the disappearance and subsequent location of Ms. Leary, end quote. She was found near her home in March. She was reported missing last September. Leary's case is one of 8 getting a lot of attention online right now. Some Facebook and TikTok users think remains found in Connecticut, Rhode Island, and Massachusetts are linked to a single killer. We just heard from Graten police who reject those claims that their case is connected. All right, let's switch gears now and check on the forecast. It was a gorgeous Friday. Now we do have some rain moving through the area just in time for the weekend. That's how it goes, right?
Just in time for the weekend.
But Deshaun, it's not all doom and gloom, right?
No, rainy Saturday, but drier for Sunday. But it will be a bit cooler on Sunday. Now, we had a hazy sunshine today due to the wildfire smoke. Air quality is good across the state, except for the northern parts of the state. This wildfire smoke will push out as the night moves along. So cloud cover is increasing across much of the state. We will see these clouds continue to thicken as the night moves along. A warm front is causing some showers and storms in western New York. This warm front will push in to our region tomorrow with that soaking rain. Across the state, our temperatures are ranging from the upper 60s to the low 70s. A very nice April evening, 72 in Hartford, about 69 in Norwich, and 67 in New Haven. Dry for this evening, rain moves in after midnight, so temperatures will remain very mild also with those lows nearing 60 degrees. I'll let you know more about tomorrow's rain coming up.
All right, Tayshawn, talk soon. Thank you. Plainville police are looking for a purse snatcher tonight. They say someone stole a woman's bag in the parking lot of a shopping center this morning. Fox 61's Alicia Hercules has the details.
Police say the woman was putting her things in her car when a man wearing a dark hoodie grabbed her purse out of her cart. I spoke with some people off camera who say they feel the area isn't as safe as it used to be. This happened just before 8 a.m. at the Lowe's on New Britain Avenue. Police say the woman tried to get her purse back, but the man pushed her away. They say he left the shopping center in a dark gray BMW. Investigators say the BMW was reported stolen from Hartford. The man was seen wearing dark clothes, a hoodie, and a black face mask. The woman was not hurt. If you know anything about this case, call the Plainville police. In Plainville, Alicia Hercules, Fox 61.
All right, Alicia, thank you. And new tonight, a woman faces charges after police say she tried to shoot another woman at a fast food restaurant in Berlin. Fox 61's Joe Monty read through the arrest warrant and has the latest now from Berlin.
Police arrested 37-year-old Juliana Rivera for attempting to shoot someone in the Burger King parking lot on New Britain Road in Berlin. This happened around 10 o'clock Tuesday night. Police say Rivera was arguing with a couple of other people. At one point, they say she pointed a gun at another woman and tried to shoot her, but the handgun jammed. Investigators said the other woman had time to get away before Rivera eventually fired a shot. Melissa Iudi says she's upset that this happened in her neighborhood.
I think it's very nerve-wracking. I come here, I stop, I get gas. I stop, I get like a Coke or something like that. And to think that now I have to be watching every which way, you know, it's scary.
Jeff Lazarin stops at the Burger King on his way to work. He says it's a shame that things like this take place at restaurants.
I just think that that's absolutely ridiculous. Something so close to something so nice down the street.
Lazarin says he feels bad for people who live in the area. He says neighbors are probably worried about their safety.
And if I had children in this neighborhood, I'd be nervous. If I was living right in this neighborhood, I would definitely not enjoy it.
Rivera is in custody on a $250,000 bond. She's charged with criminal attempted assault with a firearm and other crimes. Right now, we do not know when Rivera will appear in court, but people in the area just tell me they're happy the situation didn't end much worse. In Berlin, Joe Monty, Fox 61.
Hey, Joe, thank you. Pope Francis's casket is now closed after 3 days of public mourning. Now the Vatican prepares for his funeral service happening tomorrow morning. Connor Hansen reports from Vatican City.
Friday was the last chance for the public to pay their respects to Pope Francis. While he laid in state at St. Peter's Basilica, the Vatican says about 250,000 people have come to see the beloved pontiff.
Even 1 hour before Pope Francis's coffin was sealed, there were still thousands of people lined up outside trying to get inside St. Peter's Basilica, but it remained remarkably quiet.
We got a look inside as mourners filed through, solemn and respectful, as they prayed for the man who has led the Catholic Church since 2013. Those who made the journey feeling blessed by the chance to say goodbye.
It's a special occasion, very emotional in the Basilica.
Welcoming, having their own journey, wanting to pay their own respects to a man that they loved.
Many we spoke with hoping to see Francis's legacy continue on.
I think he was a good role model, he modelled his life in the way he spoke. I would like to see another pope like him.
Pope Francis requested a simple funeral ceremony that takes place Saturday in St. Peter's Square before he's brought to his final resting place at the Basilica of St. Mary Major in Rome.
The tomb is not big, great piece of art, but very essential and very simple. We can see that will be only one inscription, Pope's name, Franciscus.
In Vatican City, Connor Hansen, Fox 61.
And you can watch the ceremony tomorrow at 3:30 in the morning on Fox 61 or Fox 61 Plus. Download Fox 61 Plus on your TV and watch for free. The Waterbury community came together to honor the 4 people who were killed in a crash yesterday. A memorial with messages to the victims continues to grow across the street from the now destroyed Hernandez Market. 20-year-old Jonovan Puska and 3 brothers, Jaden, Nelson, and Noel Torres, all died in that crash. They were riding in a car that crashed into the Hernandez Market on the corner of Maple Avenue and Cherry Street at around 1 Thursday morning. The impact caused the building to partially collapse on top of the car. Police said speed may have been a factor in the crash. We still don't know who was behind the wheel or if there were other factors in the accident. There is a GoFundMe to donate to the victims' families, and we posted that link for you on our website, fox61.com. 2 men in Southington face hate crime charges. Police say the suspects assaulted a man of Indian descent and a woman on Center Street. It happened earlier this month. Ryan Eustace and Riley Haddock are accused of using racial slurs and even beating the victims. Police say one victim was put in a headlock and the other was hit in the face. Eustace and Haddock face multiple felony charges. 3 men face charges for assaulting a Norwalk taxi driver late last night. One of them injured a police officer. Police were called to the Citgo gas station on Connecticut Avenue at 11:45 p.m. An officer said the men refused to pay their cab fare. They said the group punched and hit the driver with a gas station squeegee and then stole personal items. As an officer tried to arrest one of the men, 21-year-old Lance Harris, investigators say Harris broke off a piece of plastic and escaped with it. They said he also hit the officer several times. Harris faces assaulting an officer and other assault charges. He is locked up on a $50,000 bond. 23-year-old Christopher Bunting and 19-year-old Corey Hampton also face assault charges. Bunting is being held on a $10,000 bond. Hampton is held on a $20,000 bond. They are all due in court May the 12th. Tomorrow is Drug Take Back Day. It's an opportunity to properly get rid of unused or expired medications. There are 116 drop boxes all over the state where you can turn those drugs in. The State Department of Consumer Protection recommends not keeping unused or unneeded prescription drugs at your home. It's reported that more than 65,000 pounds of wanted medications were thrown out last year. And here's what you can turn in tomorrow: over-the-counter and prescription meds, medication samples, your pet's medicine, and prescribed lotions and ointments as well. Officials ask you not to bring the following things to the drop box: needles or other sharp or hazardous waste, thermometers, and personal care products like shampoo or deodorant. To find the closest drop box to you, just visit our website, fox61.com.